Very well, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Let's not waste any further time. Let's head to Cosmo Canyon. Why did I board the airship? I don't know. Let's head to Cosmo Canyon, as I was trying to say, as Simba told us. This one will be a longish episode, so we don't have to waste time hanging around doing nothing. So what we have to do now is go talk to Bugenhagen and tell him about Talon. Ask him what we can do, because we have no clue what to do. We're clueless. We don't know what to do. We got these huge materias. We don't know what to do with it. We don't know how to defeat Sephiroth yet. We gotta find a way. So maybe the old guy will know. So where is he? Up here? No, it's not up here. It's in the room with the planets. I need to go down. The room with the planets. No, I need to go down. How do I go down? There we go. There he is. Ho ho ho, if you ever already needed my wisdom, you're always welcome here. Yeah, that's why we came. What to do? Have you lost your way? When that happens, we have to take a good long look at ourselves. There's always something in the deepest reaches of our hearts. Something buried, or something forgotten. Remember it, whatever that is, must certainly be what you are all looking for. That's easy enough to say, but I can't remember a thing. It must be there. Look harder. You expect me to know that? Let the others do it. Do you see it? What is it that you're searching for? Nope, not a thing. No, can't come up with a thing. Me either. I don't get any of this. I remember. Ares a lot. No, not that. You haven't remembered. You haven't forgotten. That's not it. How would you say it? Ares was right there all along, right by our side. She was so close we couldn't see her. What Iris did, the words she left behind. That reminds me, I was the same. As was I. Me too. She said she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth's meteor. But Ares is gone. It is impossible for us to carry on. What Ares tried to accomplish? We ain't no ancients, if that's what you mean. What? Did that girl go off to that place? That's it! What is it? What's it? We don't know about it. What did Ares know? Why did she face Sephiroth without running away? I see. She returned there once again, correct? Perhaps I'll have you take me there. You're going too? What's so surprising about that? Even I want to get out from time to time and see the outside world. I wonder what did it. I haven't felt like this in ages. It must be the planet. The planet is calling you. Yeah, oh boy, the planet calling, right. Oh, then let's go. Oh yeah, Bugenhagen, I have one more thing I want to ask you. We're carrying around huge materia. This is pretty delicate stuff and would like to keep it in a safe place. Oh, then we'll put it upstairs. Now, shall we be on our way? I'll teach you how to work the machine. Watch carefully now. You just pull this here. Oh, is that what you call used materia? This is really rare materia indeed. Materia this rare is certain to have a special consciousness enclosed in it. And now there are these four used materias here. There's the huge materia here is glowing strangely. You can choose to get closer, leave it alone, go back down. and you can choose. You can check each of those, and they have some special properties. And only the blue one we can trigger right now. Use materia as glowing strangely. Get closer. Use materia meet the cold glow. Is that Bahamut? Bahamut, new Bahamut materia glows brightly. Recite Bahamut Zero materia, which I believe is the second most powerful summon in the game after Knights of the Round. About the others, we can check them if you want. Get closer. They use materia emitted a quiet glow. This color is the same color as command materia, and the green one is the same as green magic materia, and that's the same as summon materia. Basically, what they do is if you master each one of magic material, of each one of summon material, or each one of command material, well, not actually all commands, like enemy skill doesn't count, all other commands don't count, like let me see that, let me go under the materials menu, yeah, let me arrange it, there we go. So, for example, I believe that with the materia, I mean with the command huge materia, you have to master mime. I don't think about manipulate, probably you do. Mime, manipulate, death blow, morph is needed, throw is needed, sense is needed. Basically, everything that's not enemy skill and are not commands like double cut. But double cut is the where is the double cut? Double cut is on Timothy, isn't it? Like something that modifies attack. That's not the only one that you'll see. Where is it? Double cut doesn't need to be mastered, I think. But if you master every command that adds a command to the prompt command, that counts. And basically, if you master each of those and get closer to the materia, you delete the mastered copy of each from your inventory, and you get only one that has the whole functions. If that wasn't clear, for example, suppose I master one magic materia for each magic there is in the entire game, then I get close to this one, all the masters are deleted and I obtain a single materia called Master Magic, which contains all magics in the game. So yeah, you can just make space in your inventory if you're full of materias, you master one of each copy, and you get that. We'll be able to get one command, one magic, and one summon by doing something else, by doing a side quest and beating a certain boss. For now, let's go back down. Blah blah blah. I want to remember. Yeah, you can come back here anytime from now on. Suppose you have the mastered materia, and you can come back there and take your full master with everything in one thing. Anyway, smells like machinery. I love the smell. Of course, I also love the smell of nature too. Is the deck up there? Down beyond the deck, just passing the time. I can feel the workings of the planet in the smell of the wind. I also feel the greatness of man's wisdom and the knowledge in the smell of machinery. Well, bye for now. Sure, you'd go there. By the way, if you haven't noticed, it's Nathaniel in my party because we'll be needing him soon. It's not really necessary to continue the story because it's optional. But we'll need them to reap the rewards that we saw in the cave when we got our chocobos. Because you remember when we got the chocobos, we went into the cave beyond the waterfall. We'll be going there later. I'll show you the other access there is to the cave, because it can only be it can be accessed with a chocobo, right? That's true, but there's also another way to access it, and we'll see it later in this episode. For now, all we want to do is go in here to the City of the Ancients. We want to go this way, where we picked up the Aurora Armlet, I think it was. All the way over here, then all the way to the right, and that'll progress the story. There it is. This is... Yes, exactly. Are you getting something? Give me a moment. The knowledge of the ancients swirling around here is telling me one thing. The planet is in a crisis. A crisis beyond human power or endless time. He says, when the time comes, we must search for Holy. Holy? Holy, the ultimate white magic. Magic that might stand against Meteor. Perhaps our last hope to save the planet from Meteor. If a soul seeking Holy reaches the planet, he will appear. Ho ho ho. Meteor, weapon, everything will disappear. Perhaps even ourselves. Even us? It's up to the planet to decide. What is best for the planet? What is bad for the planet? All that is bad will disappear, that is all. Ho ho ho. I wonder which we humans are. Search for Holy. How do we do it? Speak to the planet. Get the white materia. This will bond the planet to humans. Then speak to the planet. If our wish reaches the planet, the white materia will begin to glow a pale green. This is the end. Ares had the white materia. But when Ares died, it fell from the altar. That's why this is the end. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Ho ho ho. Look at this. Ancient's writing. Can you read it? I can't even make it out. This is no time for jokes. I'm not an ancient. I can't read this thing. I may be old, but my eyes aren't completely bad yet. Look closely below the writing. There's something written in chalk. Even sunlight can't reach. Key. It was probably written by a scientist who's been here. He probably used all his energy to make out these two words. Key? To what? I don't know, but it probably has something to do with our riddle. The riddle. Then it must have something to do with Ares. So this note points to where the key is? Probably. Use these words as clues and go find the key. I'll continue to figure out the ancient's writing. A place even sunlight won't reach is where the key is, right? When you find the key or when you can't go any further, come back here. Maybe I'll understand more from the writing and get some new information for you. Luckily, we know exactly where the key is. And to get there, we need the submarine. Because a place where sunlight can't reach has to be some kind of cave under the sea. Which of course sunlight can't reach. So we need to go all the way back out. Go to where the submarine is, which is Junon. Because the submarine's there. I think it's there. I haven't left it somewhere else. And if I left it somewhere else, I'm gonna take it where it is. And then go find an underwater cave. Okay. And get this key. Okay, so take the Icewind. Take the Icewind, there we go. And... yeah, it's in Junon, okay. First I'm gonna take back Jesse, the Chocobo. Because I don't know why I left it there. So I'm gonna go back to the Chocobo. Which is supposed to be around here somewhere. Oh, it's there. Just give me a second, I'm gonna get it back. The closest to that is here, so I'll have to walk there and maybe fight a few battles. Also, off screen, I've been training my characters a little bit, and now they are mostly ready to learn their level 3 limit ranks. They all almost reach the kills. They only need 4 or less kills each to reach the point of their first level 3 limit rank. So we're gonna start switching out some Alessia and Timothy a little bit in the future areas, just to have the other characters learn their first level 3 limit rank. Okay, got Jesse back. Let's get back in the island. Whoop. And now let's go to Junon. Apart from me, I still need a few more than 4 kills. I need like 30 kills or so. But all the others, either they already learned it, like Timothy and Alessia, or they're very close to. Okay, so we take the submarine and go down. Let's go deep into the sea and let's explore the seafloor. Okay, no, what the? Gee. Go back down. Go back down. Go back down. There we go. Okay. Can I go back down? Okay. Now let's start going north. Just be careful of Emerald Weapon that still hangs around by here. He never goes too much high there, it doesn't go north. If he's swimming down here near Junon, it doesn't really go up there. So you'll be fine, you won't be running into him that way. Anyway, you need to go north here. Pass through this canyon here. Then here on this side, we can go over here. I think it's here. I'm not entirely sure. There is that cave, which is not the cave we're looking for. But this cave leads. We can enter it. There we go. This cave here leads to what is called Vincent Cave, which is the cave where we saw that scene with Vincent back when we were exploring the world with the Chocobo. So that's how you get here, there, to the cave of Vincent. If you don't have a golden Chocobo or a mountain Chocobo, which is a green one, or a black Chocobo. You can get through this cave, which will bring you to the middle of the continent, then press X to rise the sub. And you end up in the lake. So we can dismount pretty much anywhere. Okay, and we'll be back here too. It still says Nibble area. We can enter the place with the waterfall now. It's been a few battles since we have here, and since you only need to, from the scene where we saw, from this moment here when we can get the reward, you only need to fight 10 battles, and we fought a lot more than that. You can go here. You need to have Nathaniel. I might be saying Vincent again before, probably. Again, so you need to have Nathaniel. Go there and say Lucretia and receive the death penalty and the chaos. Death penalty is Nathaniel's ultimate weapon. We can check that. Under the equip tab, we have the death penalty. Again, is a 8 slot all linked to the weapon with no growth. Is a long range, and what it does, it has a mechanic that's unusual, like the conformer of Alessia. Alessia's conformer deals damage based on the level, and also has that quirk that if you attack yourself, it deals 1 damage. But the death penalty, the power of the death penalty is purely based on Nathaniel's skills. The more enemy you killed, the more powerful the weapon. That makes it one of the most powerful weapons in the entire game, because if you kill many enemies, you'll be able to do an insane amount of damage. The damage maxes out at 65,536 or something. 65,363 or something. Or 536. I don't remember exactly, but it's a little bit more than 65,000. Even though you can do a lot more damage even with less kills. Like 16,000 is already enough to do a lot of damage. Because we're already with 6,000 kills, you're able to do something called the overflow, which basically you do too much damage for the game. The game just displays random values and kills enemies for you. But we'll be able to see that in another video in action. As for now, you can go into this cave, and there's this weird item here. Do you think it's analysis completed? Extract date of origin cannot be determined. Estimated to be several thousand years ago old. Key of the Ancients. There, we got our Key of the Ancients. Now we can surface and go back to Junon. So, as I was trying to say, the death penalty can be good. If you waste your time killing enemies with Nathaniel, it can be pretty good. But since I'm not a really great fan of Nathaniel, I think I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it. But it's there. It's his ultimate weapon, so potentially it's very strong. Potentially it's even stronger than the other character's ultimate weapon, if you count just about pure power. I still prefer the Conformer, because the Conformer deals damage in another way. It looks for the enemy levels. So the stronger the enemy, the more damage you'll do. And that's pretty interesting. Also, it's like fixed damage. I don't know. It's something you cannot miss. I don't know. Yeah, there's no need to train it, and I think the Conformer is the only weapon ultimate weapon that cannot lose power. I mean, there's Barrett's ultimate weapon too, which cannot lose power as well, but it needs to be set up in a certain way. If you don't, it sucks. Otherwise, it's great. But the Conformer is the only one, I think, because the other weapons are either based on your current HP or MP. So if you are low on HP or MP, your ultimate weapon would suck. But the Conformer is the only one that won't never suck unless you're fighting level 1 enemies, which is impossible. Especially in Disc 3, when you're basically going around and fighting strong enemies all the time, and where there's no sense at all in fighting weak enemies in the beginning of the game. Anyway. Let's just go back to Bugenhagen and tell him we've got this Key of the Ancients. And then we'll see what happens. We'll see what we can do with it. And oh yeah, except that apart from the death penalty, we got the chaos thing. That chaos is Nathaniel ultimate limit break. As he will learn this third limit break, we will also teach him chaos. So he's his ultimate transformation. Hey there, Bugenhagen, we found something. Oh, you found it. That music box over there. We'll put the key in it. I'll go use the key. You all wait here. And watch closely what happens. Ho ho ho! Now, go inside. Or Hope may be inside, or... Well, let's do it! This was just a screen to project an image. Look at the image projected on the screen of the water. It's glowing. Ho ho ho, it's pale green. Ares. Ares had already prayed for Holy. After he gave up the black material to Sephiroth, Ares' words came into my dreams. She said that she was the only one who could stop Sephiroth, and to do that, there was a secret here. That was Holy. That's why she had the white materia. Ares knew about here, and what she had to do. Ares has left us great hope, but it cost her life, her future. I'm sorry, Ares. I should have figured this out sooner. You left us without even saying a word. It was all so sudden, so I couldn't think. That's why it took so long for me to find out. But Ares, I understand now. Ares, I'll do the rest. Not I, Dorcas, we! The hope an important person left for us, we must make it stronger. Thank you, Ares. Ares' voice has already reached the planet. Just look at the glow of the white materia. But how about Holy? How come Holy isn't moving? Why? Something is getting in its way. Him. He is the only one that could do it. Sephiroth, where are you? Okay, get out. Let's get out of here. Alright, nothing else to do. Well, has to go back, right? What's going on? Who's calling me? What the? Sorry, I was a little surprised. What happened? You remember when the Junior cannon disappeared? Actually, Rufus moved it. Moved it? That big thing? Where? Why? Rufus wants to destroy Sephiroth with it. That cannon operates on huge materia, but the huge materia has already been used in the rocket plan. So since the cannon is useless right now, he decided to move it. To a place where materia, no, where Mako is gathered. And where is that? That's why, Reeve. It's your job to adjust the reactor's output. I see. Hahaha, don't worry about adjusting it, Reeve. Once you open it up all the way, everything will go full speed. Yeah, the President sure's done it this time. If you can only defeat Sephiroth, the idea that Meteor will also disappear is based on different objectives. Please remember, Mr. President, it was my idea to fire Mako reactor-powered shells. Will the shells really reach the far northern border? Of course. But Mr. President, please do not call it a Mako cannon. This new weapon will be called the Sister Ray. Really? They moved the cannon to freaking Midgar? Well, that makes sense, since all the reactors that are there and everything. But oh well. We're stuck, okay. Come on, here we go. Okay. We gotta get out on the world map. We gotta get the Iwind. We gotta get to talk to, or cat to it. See if the Shira is really trying to do that. Maybe we can take advantage of it. Maybe if they can shoot the northern crater, maybe we'll be able to get in somehow and defeat Sephiroth. Well, we'll see about that. Okay, well, take Jesse and board the Iwind. What the? What's wrong? It's a strange signal. From where? It's coming from this person? Wow. Hey! That was a surprise. The controls went crazy. This ain't good. Weapon came out of the sea and it's heading straight for Midgard. The new weapon should stop him, right? I don't know if it's ready or not. Hey, what's gonna happen to Marlene? Don't you worry, no, Marlene's a safe place. She's with Ares' mama. Barkus. What was that scratching just now? As long as Marlene's safe, who cares what else happens, right? I've been hating to say this to you for a fair while now. When you blew the Midgard #1 up, how many folks do you think died? That was for the life of the planet. You gotta expect a few casualties. A few? What do you mean a few? When me being a few to y'all is everything to them who died. Protect the planet. Huh, you sure sound good. Ain't no one go against you. So you think you can know whatever you want? I don't want to hear that from no one in Shira. Nothing I can do about that. Stop it. Katut, Barkus, he knows what he did. What we did in Midgard can't be forgotten, no matter what the reason. Right? We haven't forgotten, right? I know you. You can't quit the company because you're worried about the people in Midgard, right? Fado? Okay, let's go. We'll beat Weapon ourselves. Hey Fado, do you think we can win against that monster? We got a chance of winning, right? How would I know? But there's no reason for us to just let him go. We're going to Midgard and fight Weapon. Come on, let's move. Okay, so now we're back in our Icewind. And yeah, I didn't meant to do that. And there's Diamond Weapon here. This guy's called Diamond Weapon. You can rush into him, but you want to initiate battle. Hey, what do you think you're trying to do? Break the Highwind? Let's fight on the ground. Yeah, we have to wait around here until he comes on the ground. I don't know, wait a minute. Can you go with a Chocobo? What happens? Nothing? No, it just blocks your path. Well, try push me. Oh, it just passes through me. Hi, Diamond Weapon! What's up? Anyway, we'll fight this guy next time. He takes forever before he gets here. And while in the menu he doesn't move, so we'll have time to prepare. Because we have to prepare very specifically for this guy. As he's no ordinary boss fight. So next time on Final Fantasy VII, I'll tell you what we have to do with this guy. See you guys then.